I woke up at 2:17 a.m. to a relentless pounding on my front door in Willow Creek, Virginia, on a chilly October night in 2024. The noise was like gunfire, sharp, deliberate, unyielding. Then came a woman's voice, shrill and unhinged, screaming, "Open this damn door." I'm authorized. It was Claire Mitchell, my HOA president, losing it on my porch, fumbling with a key that didn't fit. My three dogs, Duke, Shadow, and Titan, stood ready behind the door, trained for moments like this. What Claire didn't know was that her twisted plan was about to unravel, and the truth behind her meltdown would leave me reeling. After a medical discharge from the Army, I'd moved to Willow Creek for a quiet life. PTSD made crowds unbearable, so I kept to myself with Duke, a retired German Shepherd who'd seen combat, Shadow, a Belgian Malinois sharper than most people, and Titan, a Rottweiler with a heart softer than his intimidating frame suggested. They weren't just pets, they were my anchor. I ran a small dog training business for veterans, pairing them with therapy animals. My $2,400 monthly disability checks and $800 to $1,200 from training kept us afloat. But I was lonely, achingly so, and that vulnerability made me an easy mark. Claire showed up on moving day with a plate of warm oatmeal cookies, her smile disarming, her blonde hair perfect. "Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Claire, your HOA president," she said, like we were already friends. She knew my name, my military background, even my disability status before I said a word. That should have been my first clue. But when you're starving for connection, you overlook the red flags. She mentioned her ex-husband, Ethan, a supposed veteran with stories of Iraq. We bonded instantly, or so I thought. Later, I'd learned Ethan barely finished basic training and never deployed. But that day, her warmth felt like home. My neighbor, Evelyn Harper, a 70-year-old retired fraud investigator, watched from her window. The next day, she pulled me aside. "Watch out for Claire. She's got predator written all over her." I brushed it off, thinking Evelyn was just cynical. Claire kept visiting, asking about my dog's protection training, their reactions to strangers, even my $300,000 liability insurance. She said it was for HOA policies to support working animals. I was proud, so I shared everything, not realizing she was building a dossier. At the first community picnic, I met Ethan, decked out in a military cap with unit patches, spinning war stories that didn't quite add up. Claire nudged him to share more, her eyes locked on me like she was studying my reactions. I ignored the inconsistencies, desperate for camaraderie. She positioned herself as my advocate, telling neighbors, "Mark's been through hell. We need to support our heroes." It felt good to be seen. She suggested a dog training demo to build trust in the community, and I agreed, eager to show off Duke, Shadow, and Titan. Then things got weird. Claire slipped up, mentioning my move-in day June 12 before I'd shared it. When I questioned her, she laughed it off, claiming she saw my moving truck. That night, I found her business card in my mailbox with handwritten notes. My dog's behaviors, my daily routine, my disability payments, dated weeks before we met. My hands shook. She'd been stalking me from day one. Why? Claire doubled down, bringing meals during my PTSD episodes, saying, "You don't have to be strong all the time, Mark." I leaned into her support, not seeing she was documenting my triggers, my isolation. She coached Ethan to refine his fake war stories, exploiting my trust. The demo was her trap. At the community park, with kids and neighbors watching, Duke performed flawlessly. Then Claire tripped near him, screaming, "Your dog attacked me." Duke, trained to assist in medical emergencies, had moved to help her, but she claimed bites, a sprained wrist, a concussion. Chaos erupted. Neighbors pulled their kids away, an ambulance was called. Claire demanded, "Let insurance handle it." My video showed Duke helping, not harming, but her narrative spread faster. Evelyn dug deeper, uncovering Claire's history. 5 moves in 10 years, each tied to insurance claims over dog attacks. She showed me a Richmond article about a veteran losing $35,000 to a woman matching Claire's description, same injuries, same story. Claire filed a $60,000 claim against me, $40,000 medical, $20,000 pain and suffering. My business tanked as clients canceled, whispering about dangerous military dogs. Ethan seemed torn, muttering, "Maybe it's not as bad as she says." but Claire's grip on him was ironclad. Then I saw her practicing her fall in her backyard, identical to the demo. My blood ran cold. She'd rehearsed every move. Evelyn helped me gather evidence, victim testimonies, my video, Claire's notes. But Claire escalated, filing violation notices $500 for noise, $1,000 for commercial activity in a residential zone. My yard, pristine, was hit with maintenance fines. Neighbors turned hostile, questioning if my dogs were safe around kids. Claire's restraining order claimed I was an unstable veteran stalking her. I was drowning in $2,500 in fines, my reputation in tatters. I went full defense. Cameras, motion sensors, every interaction recorded. Evelyn rallied a few neighbors, but Claire's 2-year reign as HOA president gave her sway. Ethan's guilt was palpable. I overheard him arguing with Claire. He's a good guy. This is too far. She shut him down, threatening his alimony. Then Evelyn learned Claire planned to break in, plant fake evidence-forged training logs, stage photosto frame me for running an illegal attack dog operation. Ethan confirmed it, saying she'd use his old military key, believing it worked on any veteran's home. That October night, my instincts screamed danger. Duke, Shadow, and Titan paced, sensing it too. At 2:17 a.m., Claire, in black gloves, tried her key. It didn't fit. Frustration turned to rage as she kicked my door, screaming, "I'm authorized." Evelyn, watching from her window, called 911. My dogs held position, calm but ready. Neighbors' lights flicked on, some filmed. Ethan arrived, pleading, "Claire, stop." She screamed at him to help or be ruined. He froze, finally breaking free of her control. Police swarmed, finding Claire's bag stuffed with fake documents, training schedules, doctored photos, forged vet records. Ethan confessed everything, years of scams. 3 other veterans fleeced for $160,000. My dog's calm demeanor stunned officers. "These are therapy animals," one said. Claire, in cuffs, claimed mental illness, blaming me. But the evidence, her notes, victim files, Ethan's testimony was damning. The trial was a reckoning. Evelyn's expertise exposed Claire's predatory patterns. Victims from Maryland, Georgia, and Ohio testified to identical scams. My footage of the break-in attempt and Claire's recorded cellmate confessions bragging about breaking veterans for the rush sealed her fate. She got 7 years, $160,000 in restitution, and a lifetime HOA ban. Ethan got probation for cooperating. My community rallied, covering my losses. My business soared, with a 6-month waiting list. I married Evelyn's granddaughter, Emma, and became an advocate, helping pass laws protecting veterans from fraud. Claire's cellmate tapes revealed her darkest motive. She targeted me to drive me to suicide, not just for money. "Watching them break is better than the cash," she'd said. That haunted me, but it fueled my mission. In 2025, I helped a Colorado veteran expose another scam, building a network to protect others. My dogs, my saviors, became therapy icons. Trust your gut. Document everything. Good people outnumber the predators, but vigilance is key. What would you do if you caught someone like Claire in your life? Could you forgive Ethan for his role, or does his betrayal sting too deep? Should communities ban HOAs altogether after scams like this? Drop your thoughts below, hit like, and subscribe for more stories of justice and betrayal. Where are you reading from?